function. A function which is not onto, a function which is not onto, is called as an into function. Is called as into function. A function which is not onto is called as an into function. Example: A 1 2 3, B x y z. If I am mapping 1 to x and 3 to y, here codomain equal to, codomain not equal to range, means which is not onto, therefore it is called as an into function. Here codomain not equal to range, codomain not equal to range, that's why it is called as an into function. It is called as an into function. Next, bisection or bisective function. Bisective function. Most important, bisective function. A function which is both 1 1 and onto, both 1 1 and onto. A function which is both 1 1 and onto is known as bisective function. Is known as bisective function. A function which is both 1 1 and onto is known as bisective function. Means it should be 1 1 as well as onto. Means if A is containing 1 2 3 and B is containing x y z, here in this example this is not 1 1, not onto also. 1 1 means every element of A should have different image in B, and every elements of B should have unique pre-image in A. This is what we discussed about 1 1. So every element of A should have different image, means if 1 is mapped to x, now I should not map x to any other element in A. So I can map 2 to z and 3 to y. Here this is 1 1. First of all, each element is mapped to only one element in B. Only one element means different elements in B. Different elements of A have different images, different inputs will have different outputs in B. This is 1 1 we already discussed. As well as here codomain. What is codomain? All the elements of B is called as codomain. So codomain is x, y, z, and range is f of a, which have been mapped, I already told you. So range here equal to again x, y, z. Implies range equal to codomain. Implies range equal to codomain. Means in this function both the properties have been satisfied. 1 1 function, property range, onto property. Both the properties are satisfied, then such type of functions are called as bisective functions. Then such type of functions are called as bisective functions. Only bisective functions are invertible. Most important point, only bisective functions are invertible. Only bisective functions are invertible. So what I want to say is, first point, most important point, only bisective functions. So inverse, if they contains inverse means it should be bisective function first. Only bisective functions are invertible. Only bisective functions contains inverse. So means only bisective functions are invertible. Any problem? Only bisective functions are invertible. And if you observe here, number of elements in A must be equal to number of elements in B. In 1 1 we said number of elements in A is less than number of elements in B. In onto function we discussed number of elements in B more than number of elements in A. 1 A is more than B, onto B is more than A. This is what we already discussed. To become a bijection, number of elements in A must be equal to number of elements in B. So both the elements number must be equal. Here 3 are elements, here also 3 elements. Otherwise if one more element is there, it's not onto function, but 1. So like that, to become a bijective, it should be 1 as well as onto. Therefore, here A cannot be more than B, B cannot be more than A. So a number of elements in A must be equal to number of elements in B. Next, like number of 1 functions we discussed NPR. If number of elements in B is N and A is R, number of 1 functions are NPR. And number of bijective functions also NPN here. Number of bijective functions equal to NPN, because both the numbers should be equal, so I am assuming it as N. So number of bijective functions is NPN. This I can also write as N factorial. Number of bijective functions are NPN, can be written as N factorial. Number of bijective functions are NPN is nothing but N factorial. Next, composite function. We already discussed in IP composite function. What is a composite function? F is a function from A to B. If F is a function, composite function. If F is a function from A to B, if F is a function from A to B and G is a function from B to C, G is a function from B to C, F is a function from A to B, so 1 is mapped to X, 2 is mapped to Y, 3 is mapped to Z. This is F. And coming to G, G is a mapping from B to C I am saying. Means X is mapped to A, Y is mapped to B, G is mapped to C. Then G circle F is a mapping from, then G circle F is a mapping from A to C. G circle F is a mapping from A to C. See, G circle F is a mapping from A to C. This is the first function, this is the second function. In G circle F, it becomes first to second function. G circle F means it is from A to C. So G circle F means, we know that G circle F is G of F of X. G of F of X. G of F of X means G of F of 1. F of 1 is mapped to X. So G of X is A. So G of F of X is equal to 1 comma A. And 2 is mapped to B means 2 comma B. And 3 is mapped to C. 3 comma C. This is called as a composite function. This is called as a composite function. If F is a mapping from A to B, G is a mapping from B to C, then G circle F is a mapping from A to C is called as a composite function, that is G of F of X. So G is F of X is contained in G. So G of F of X is this. This is called as composite function. If F is from A to B and G from A to B to C, G from B to C are both bijective. Means 1 1 and onto are both bijective. Then G circle F is also bijective. Then G circle F is also bijective. If F is from A to B and G is from B to C are two bijective functions, then G circle F is also a bijective function. Is also a bijective function. Next, if G circle F is 1 1. G circle F is 1 1. Then F is 1 1. F is 1 1. But if G circle F is onto, if G circle F is onto, then F is, sorry, G is onto. G is onto. Next, F circle IA equal to IB circle F equal to F. Here IA and IB are called as identity function. IA and IB are called as identity function. What is identity function? You know what is identity function? I will just repeat. Identity function. What is identity function? Identity function means F is a mapping from A to A, then such that F of x equal to x, such that F of x equal to x for every x belongs to A is called as an identity function. F is a mapping from A to A such that F of x equal to x for every x in A, then it is called as an identity function. So identity function is F of x is x itself. So such type of function is called as identity. Here this is identity in A, IA. We will also call it as IA. Same, what I am saying is F circle IA equal to IB circle F equal to F means identity in A. F circle composite function with identity in A. Composite function with identity in B. Both are equal to F. F is a mapping from A to B and G is a mapping from B to C. H is a mapping from C to A, C to D. Then H circle G circle F is equal to, or F circle G circle H. F circle G circle H. H circle G circle F equal to H circle G circle F means this is associative. H circle G circle F equal to H circle G circle F is associative. Discuss some of problems in page 200 based on these concepts. Number of 1-1 functions from set A containing elements 1, 2, 3 and set B containing A, E, I, O, U. Number of 1-1 functions. What I told, number of 1-1 functions is, here number of elements in A is R and number of elements in B is N I told. R here is 3 elements. So number of elements here R equal to 3. Here number of elements in B, A, E, I, O, U, 5. Therefore, number of 1-1 functions, number of 1-1 functions equal to what I told? NPR means 5P3. NPR means 5P3 is the final answer. Next, similarly, number of many to one functions possible. Many to one possible functions from set A containing 2 elements and set B containing 5 elements. See, here number of many to one, set A containing 2 elements, set B containing 5 elements. So here R is 2, N is 5, but he is asking many to one. Many to one means which is not 1-1. A function which is not 1-1 is called as many to one. A function which is not 1-1 is called as many to one. So total functions minus 1-1. Total functions minus 1-1 gives me many to one. So number of many to one equal to total functions which is not 1-1. Total means every function I will get minus number of 1-1 functions. Number of 1-1 functions. because 1 1 is not many to 1, but every other function which is not 1 1 is many to 1. So I know how to find total number of functions, I know how to find number of 1 1 functions. So total functions minus number of 1 1 gives me many to 1. So total functions here is n power r, I told formula. N power r is the total number of functions minus 1 1 functions, just now only we discussed npr. So this is equal to 5 square minus 5pr means 5p5. Total functions is n power r, 5 power 2. Number of 1 ones are npr, that is 5p2. 5p2. 3. N of b equal to 2. Then the number of surjections from a to b. Surjection is onto. Number of onto functions. What is the formula to find number of onto functions? Number of onto. I gave you two formulae yesterday. What are the two formulae? One is containing, B is containing 2 elements. Other one is B is more than 2 elements. But n of a must be more than n of b. This is the basic rule for onto function. So here n of a 3, n of b 2. So you can form the number of onto functions. So a is containing 3 elements, b is containing only 2 elements. So number of onto functions means here total functions minus into functions which are not onto. For this I told you direct formula 2 power n minus 2 gives you number of onto functions. Here n is 3. So 2 cube minus 2 gives you number of onto functions or surjections. 2 cube 8 minus 2 equal to 6 is our final answer. The mapping from Q to Q is defined as f of x equal to 15x plus 7. 15x plus 7. F is a mapping from Q to Q, means rational number to rational number set, such that f of x equal to 15x plus 7 is dash a 1 1, b onto or surjective with injection or 1 1, onto or surjective, c bisective, d none. D none. Or onto D. Now, what is giving? F is a mapping from Q to Q is defined as f of x equal to 15x plus 7. First of all, you should check whether it is 1 1 or not. How to check 1 1 or not? If it is 1 1, we already discussed, let x1 x2 belongs to the codomain such that f of x1 equal to f of x2. Then you need to get x1 equal to x2. Same process will follow. Or I told you graphical method. Two methods I told you. We will discuss one first. F of x equal to 15x plus 7. Let x1 comma x2 belongs to domain. Belongs to domain. Such that domain here is Q. Such that f of x1 equal to f of x2. In exam, no need to write all these steps because this is objective. Directly you take 15x1 plus 7 equal to 15x2 plus 7. Now cancelling 7 on both sides, then 15x1 equal to 15x2 and cancelling 15 on both sides, you will get x1 equal to x2. Implies f is 1 1. F is 1 1. This is simple how to find 1 1. Next one is, it can be surjective, then it becomes bijective. If it is not surjective, then 1 1 only. Now, to find whether it is a bijective, surjective or not, for this, again there are two methods. One is graphical method, other one is directly from the sum. How to do, I told you, we finding inverse numbers. Let y equal to f of x implies x equal to f inverse y. This is the basic concept we are going to follow. Y is equal to 15x plus 7. Now what you need to do is find x in terms of y. Find x in terms of y. Now find the domain of that. X means f inverse y na. So f inverse domain if you find, that becomes the range. If that range equal to this codomain, then it is surjective, otherwise not. So that is what we are going to follow. So find x in terms of y means I am bringing 7 to this side becomes 15x equal to y minus 7, implies x equal to y minus 7 by 15. See, this is a rational number p by q form. Y minus 7 by 15 is a rational number where q not equal to 0, 15 not equal to 0 only. So this belongs to q only. So here domain of x means f inverse y. Domain of inverse function is q. Means range of the given function is q. Range equal to codomain. Range equal to codomain. Implies f is onto. Therefore, it is both 1 1 and onto, means f is bisective. Option C. F is bisective. F is bisective. If the same sum is given, like instead of q to q, if it is from n to n, if it is from n to n, now check it. What you are going to get? F is a mapping from n to n, then it becomes 1 1, no problem. Till this no change. But here if it comes to here, this is a rational number, but this is a natural number. This is a natural number. So all the domain is not equal to codomain, means range is not equal to codomain, means which is not 1 1, which is 1 1 but not onto. If it is n to n instead of q to q. Followed? Which of the, if a is equal to closed bracket minus 1 to plus 1, b is equal to b, then which of the following from a, f is a function from a to b is bisective is asking. Which of the following is bisective? There are 4 functions which is bisective. Here x1 comma x2 belongs to this minus 1 to 1. If I take, I will get x1 equal to x2, no problem, 1 1. If you draw the graph of this function also, you will get y equal to x by 2, like this. Means if I draw any line parallel to this x-axis, it cuts at only 1 point, so it is 100% 1 1. But within the limits minus 1 to 1. 100% 1 1. What about the onto function? Onto for this. Onto is a big problem. Here, if I take half of any number between these two, it will be x by 2. If x lie between, if I take x lie between minus 1 to plus 1, both including. So if I take half of the x, this always lie between minus 1 by 2 to plus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 to plus 1 by 2, x by 2. Means the range is between minus 1 by 2 to plus 1. But here the range is, again b is minus 1 to 1. So range not equal to codomain. Range, this is range not equal to codomain. Means this is not 1 1 and onto, not a bisective function. Again, g of x is mod x. Yesterday only we discussed it. Again we will take. Mod x graph is like this. Mod x graph is like this. So it is not at all 1 1. If I take minus 1 to plus 1, x is from minus 1 to plus 1. If I take any line parallel to x-axis, this intersects the curve at 2 points within this minus 1 to plus 1. It intersects the any line curve at 2 points, means which is not 1 1. 1 1 means which intersects at only 1 point, I told. Or you can take x1 equal to x2, mod x1 not equal to mod x1 equal to mod x2, means x1 equal to plus or minus x2. Means there are 2 values for x1. So which is not 1 1. Graph is very easy to say. This is not 1 1. Is it onto? Onto means codomain equal to range or not. Here codomain is minus 1 to 1. But range is always more, y is more than 0. See, y is always more than 0. Means positive. Range is positive. The graph is above the x-axis. Means always positive. But the range, codomain is minus 1 to plus, negative is there, positive is there. So So codomain not equal to range. So g of x equal to mod x also not a bisective function. Next, h of x also equal to x square, we already discussed it. This is again y equal to x square is a parabola like this I told. So x1 not equal to x, this itself is not 1 1 first and not onto also here, because x square is same as positive will get, codomain is minus 1 2 plus 1 negative positive both are there. So neither 1 1 nor onto this is. Next, coming to this sin pi x by 2. So if you take any value for x, sin theta always lie between minus 1 to plus 1, means codomain equal to range minus 1 to plus 1 first thing. Next, coming to x1 equal to x2 means sin x1 equal to sin x2 means theta 1 equal to theta 2. Therefore this is 1 1. If you draw the graph also, in between pi by 2, in between minus 1 to plus 1, x equal to minus 1 to plus 1 means sin minus 1, if I substitute, this becomes sin of minus pi by 2 becomes minus 1. Graph is like this. So anywhere if you draw a line, it cuts at in between the limits minus 1 to plus 1. It cuts at only 1 point. Means it is 100% 1 1. And codomain equal to range, just now only we discussed it. This minus 1 to plus 1 is the final range for this curve. So range equal to codomain. From the graph itself, we can say that it is both 1 1 and onto bisective function. So the correct answer is D. The correct answer is D. I am discussing all these graphs is not only this sum, any sum you can easily do using the graphs or using the concept. If f is a mapping from C to C, C here is a complex number set. Here C means complex number set. F is a mapping from C to C such that f of z equal to z minus z bar for every z belongs to C. Then f is asking 1 1 onto by the 1 1 nor onto. What is a complex number? We already discussed it. So complex number means which is of the form z equal to x plus iy. X plus iy, z equal to x plus iy form is called as complex number, where x is real part, y is imaginary part. X is real part, y is imaginary part. So what he is saying is f of z equal to z minus z bar means here itself we can say z minus z bar means x plus iy minus z bar means x minus iy. So minus of x minus iy is nothing but x minus iy minus x plus iy. X cancel minus plus 2iy plus 2iy. From this z minus z bar is 2iy. Now if I take z equal to 3 plus 2i then how can I map? If I take z equal to 3 plus 2i, how can I map this f of z? F of z equal to 2iy means 2 2 is 4y. Same z2 equal to, if I take 4 plus 2y, this is also f of z equal to 2iy, 2 2 is 4y. So both are mapping to 4y. 3 plus 2y, 4 plus 2y. Two complex numbers are mapped to the same number 4y. Two complex numbers are mapped to the same complex number 4iy. Same complex number 4iy. If you observe this, what I want to say is it's not 1 1. It is not 1 1. First and foremost thing, it is not 1 1. Because two elements are mapped to single element. So it is not 1 1. Next, what I want to say is it is not 1 1. It may be onto, but not onto. I can say you how. Here, if you come to this is 2iy means only imaginary part, 2 times the imaginary part this is. Means only even imaginary part numbers are mapped. What about remaining complex numbers? It can be 3 plus 5iy, it can be 7 plus 5iy. All those numbers are not mapped in codomain. Means codomain not equal to range. Here only even complex numbers mapped. Odd complex numbers are not mapped. Means codomain not equal to range. Means neither 1 1 nor on 2. So our answer is D. Neither 1 1 nor on 2.